Well, it should come as no surprise that a CNN contributor, Van Jones, is completely clueless with regard to support for Donald Trump. It's Wednesday, January 24th, 2024. I'm Stuart Allister. From the Daily Wire, Van Jones issues stark warning to Democrats. Republicans are not afraid of Joe Biden. Is that so? Wow. You would think, based on that Van Jones actually gets it. He kind of understands. No, no, he doesn't. He is as clueless as the rest of those morons at CNN. Before we go any further, why don't you wreck that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and press that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Watch this. CNN's Van Jones responded to Tuesday's New Hampshire primary, which former President Donald Trump was projected to win with more than 50% of the vote, with a warning to his fellow Democrats. During CNN's post-primary coverage, Jones joined a panel discussion breaking down the results of New Hampshire. There, he argued that Republicans' willingness to push ahead with Trump, in spite of the ongoing cases against him, was proof that they were not worried about any potential threat President Joe Biden might pose in the general election. Jones then pointed to the fact that Trump had won the first two official contests in the Republican primary, last week's Iowa caucuses, which he won with 51% of the vote, and the New Hampshire primary election, despite numerous legal woes, and he did not appear to be losing support. Really, Van? He's not losing support? Donald Trump? But I wonder what the heck is going on. Quote, part of what we're looking at with Trump's strength and his resilience is really a reflection of Biden's fragility. Republicans are not afraid of Joe Biden. They're not afraid. They don't think that by putting up somebody this damaged, frankly, this deranged, this many deficits is going to hurt them at all. Because the polls show over and over again that even with 978 felonies, 978 Really, Van? How many did those actually go to court? Do you actually have the verdict? Have you ever talked to the jurors? What happened? Where did these felonies come from? He's still neck and neck with Biden. And so it's a worrying sign, Jones continued. You're correct that there are some worrying signs for Trump, but there's pretty worrying signs for Democrats that they're not afraid. They're not afraid. Jones then pivoted to say that Trump continues refusal to debate, particularly now that the primary field was narrowed down to only himself and former Governor Nikki Haley, was a mistake that made him appear weaker. Is that so? Quote, I do think he looks weak. Basically, there's a woman that says, I want to get you, and I want to debate with you, and he looks weak running from one person, Jones said, arguing that it made sense for Trump to ghost the earlier debates, but not to avoid a one-on-one situation. Say, look, I don't want to be involved in a big circus with a bunch of nobodies, but I don't know that doesn't wind up giving her, Nikki Haley, a little bit more to say. Here's what's happening here. He appears weak. Donald Trump appears weak. He doesn't really get it. And all of these legal woes and the fact that he won't debate Nikki Haley, it makes him look weak. Does it now? Because to me, a ardent supporter of Donald Trump, it makes him look stronger. If you remember, for those of you who have children, when they're kids and they're little, and they're like toddlers or whatever, and you're talking to them, and they start talking to you, and you're all on the same page when it's time to take a bath, and it's time to eat dinner, and it's time to go to school. All that stuff was wonderful, because you're all on the same page. But then they reach the teenage years, and all hell breaks loose. Now they're using terms you have no clue what it means. Like, for instance, Dad, somebody threw shade at me. It's like, someone threw some shade at you? How did they do that? Because that's a pretty neat trick. I'm all for technology, but they threw shade at you? How do you even do that? Because you are clueless. You don't know what's going on in their world. That's what's happening with all of the likes of Van Jones, CNN, Jake Tapper. This is what's happening to them. They don't have a clue as to what average Americans are going through. They don't have a clue. So I'm going to play something for you. And this would come as an utter shock, a shock to Van Jones. But not to you and me.
If President Trump came here to the South Bronx, would you attend the rally?
Of course. I would want to meet Trump. I want to shake his hand.
He's the only president that I see that can ever make America great again. He's capable of doing that.
I would love to go to a rally with Donald Trump come, because I'm a big Donald Trump supporter, and I will support him 100%.
Oh, yeah, definitely we're going to show him love. We're going to show him a lot of love, and, you know, like they do in other states. We definitely need to see Trump here.
There's nothing but love for Donald Trump here in the South Bronx, the North Bronx, the East Bronx, and the West Bronx.
So you tell me.
We want Trump to come back. Please, bro. Biden, get out of here, bro. I would come to the rally and support Trump, because the Bronx need a change, and we need somebody that's really going to help this community.
I would definitely come to a Trump rally in the South Bronx. I like him.
You do?
Yes.
Yes, I will come to a rally if President Trump was to come to the Bronx, and I also would bring other people to come too and support him.
Would Joe Biden get a warm reception if he came to the Bronx?
No, he wouldn't have, and I'll make sure of that.
What say you, Van? Are these people white supremacists too? Maybe they are. Maybe those are all white supremacists. You see, Van Jones doesn't hang out with people like that. No. He hangs out with, Don Lemon. He hangs out with all of the white liberals, telling you what we need as black people. See, he has no clue as to what's going on in the real America. And so guess what? He's going to end up crying again. Remember when he was crying after the end of the 2016 to 2016 election? He was crying. Trump won. White supremacy won. I don't know how this happened. Because he doesn't hang out with average Americans. He hangs out with these lunatics that are suffering from acute Trump derangement syndrome. And I'm just showing you, that was just one of, I am showing you these videos of normal, average day black folk that can't wait to vote for Donald Trump. They can't wait. So see, he doesn't know about that. He doesn't get it. CNN doesn't get it. Now, some of you may be thinking, well, maybe we just need to explain it. No. You see, they don't get it. See, the main ingredient to not getting it is that you don't get that you don't get it. That's why you don't get it. All right, that's it for now. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe. If you're following me on Rumble, please, baby, please press that follow button. And until the next time, God bless.